Bueno amigos, estamos con Román Faraldo, una promesa de las artes marciales mixtas que pelea el 18 de noviembre en Bellator, va contra un georgiano. My friend, we are here with Román Faraldo, who is going to fight in November 18 in Bellator against a Georgian fighter. Estamos aquí con su tío Juan Carlos Faraldo, que nos va a ayudar en la traducción. I'm going to ask you in English and then you translate. What do you mean for you this fight? This fight is, I saw you in the biggest part of the promotion.
Yeah.
You are opening this fight. What do you mean for you?
It's a really big deal for me. I just after my last fight was ranked in the top 10. So this is really just kind of another step up, and more than anything, a platform to prove myself that I am one of the best in the world and I belong in the top 10, and that I'm here to stay.
Que esta pelea es una pelea grande por él. En la última pelea se metió en los rankings el número 10 y él quiere la competición para seguir subiendo para arriba y para probar que es el mejor en el mundo en el peso de él.
So many people are telling me Román Faraldo is going to be the next big thing in MMA. Do you feel some kind of pressure for this when people speak volumes for you?
No, all the pressure is put on by myself. I mean, before anybody was saying that I was going to be the big thing, I believed that I would be a world champion. So I've always had that belief in myself that I would be a champion. And now, now that the recognition's coming, it's more so just more reassurance than anything.
Él no siente presión, que la presión que él siente, la única presión que él siente es la presión que él se pone él mismo, que él sabía siempre que él quería esto y él le gusta la presión. Lo que gente creen que es presión, eso es lo que le gusta a él.
Otra cosa que, another thing that we see, for example, in boxing, when a boxer is getting knockouts and knockouts and knockouts, everybody expects knockout.
Mm-hmm.
And I see you do fights and you always finalize
Mm-hmm.
your opponents. You have some kind of pressure, go in that train and finalizing knockout and.
I mean, I will say yes, but after my last fight was a big eye-opener for me. I put the pressure on myself to go out there and finish him in the first round, and it was unnecessary. Going back to the drawing board with my camp and my coaches, we had talked about it, and it was just unnecessary. I know if I fight my fight and I go out there and I fight up to my caliber, I will win for sure and most likely finish the fight. So that's all I'm worried about doing, is just fighting up to my potential.
Que sí, él ha acabado tantas peleas en el primer round, casi todas las peleas de él, y la presión él se lo puso él mismo. No presión, pero la gente knockout en el primero, la gente de los comentadores diciendo lo vas a noquear en el primer round y esas cosas, y en la última pelea él lo noqueó en el primer round, pero se puso él mismo una presión que no se tenía. Él no disfrutó la pelea. Él fue, noqueó el tipo rápido, pero no dejó la pelea desenvolverse.
Now you are in the rankings, like you said. What is your desire? What is your Maximus aspire?
World champion. Strapping the belt around the waist, bringing the belt home to the gym, putting it on my cousin's shoulder, allowing people, being able to share with my family, and completing the goal that I set 10 years ago.
Now, maybe in a couple of years, or in a year, you will be the king of Bellator.
Yeah.
Do you dream to be the queen of UFC, maybe?
I dream to be the king of MMA.
El sueño de él es ser campeón mundial, el más alto en todo, en UFC, Bellator, en todas las cosas, y traer el cinto para la familia de él, y para los amigos de él, y para el gimnasio de él, y probar que es el número 1 en el mundo.
Now, you grew up in Miami, I think you live in Key West.
Yes, born and raised.
90% of the kids here play baseball,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe American football. Why did you choose MMA?
Because, well, I should say I chose baseball and football and basketball and hockey and rugby. I played every sport. I'm a renaissance man when it comes to sports, but it always seemed like no matter what sport I was playing in, I ended up in a fight. So it was just, inevitable that I would.
Every sport?
In every sport I was always fighting. So it was inevitable that this would, come to fruition.
Él jugó todos los deportes: fútbol americano, soccer, latino, béisbol, hockey, rugby, todos los deportes los jugó, y al último siempre acababa en bronca, en peleas. Él dice, porque ya no, olvídate de los otros deportes y directo a la bronca, a la pelea.
At what point do you get it, you say, hey, this is not fight in the street. This is a real fight. It could be my livelihood. This could be my dream. At what moment do you realize that?
You know, there was a moment. I was out of school. I had left college and was working, you know, odd jobs, construction, nightclub security, and I was watching actually a guy I knew who I had trained with previously on the TV on ESPN, and I remember just looking at him like, I can beat this guy. I should be there, and I didn't understand why I wasn't pursuing it. You know, I was not giving all of myself to something that I really cared for. And at that moment, I gave up the nightclub security, I gave up the construction, and I went full blast into fighting.
Él sabía que quería pelear y podía llegar hasta las grandes ligas. Cuando estaba viendo peleas una noche saliendo en una barra con los amigos de él y esas cosas, y el tipo que se estaba peleando y ganando era un amigo de él que entrenaba con él, pero él entrenaba para disfrutar y para deporte, no para una cosa seria. Entonces miró ahí y dice, él lo puede hacer porque yo no lo puedo hacer. Y eso es cuando empezó a entrenar de verdad, en serio.
Now, well, we heard that you're a great striker. We are going to see a wave of wrestlers coming from Dagestan, Chechnya, Russia. How do you see yourself in this new environment on MMA?
I'm always evolving. I'm always trying to improve my game. Luckily, I got guys like my tío, who's constantly pushing me to improve in other aspects. We know that I can get in there and strike with the best and knock out the best, but you know, this is MMA, this is mixed martial arts, and you have to be well versed. So we're always improving on, you know, every facet of the game.
Well, good luck to you. November 18th, everybody's going to see your fight. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.